Okay, this is the second clip that I'm making regarding inner child healing meditation. So, I'm going to tell you when I do meditation, inner child healing meditation for people. So, it's very common that you get to see a place there you're all alone. So, the first thing that I have seen when I was doing the inner child healing meditation for myself about 12 years ago, when I was in Sweden, was I saw myself in my house when I was 4 years old and waiting for my parents to get home. So there were a time that I have to be home alone a lot, and as a child, I didn't know what to do because it was such a boring time. I have to stay home, wait for my parents to come back and take me out and give me food and stuff like that. So if you see something similar, this is what's gonna going on. Okay, this is what's going on. Like, you will have to find out as you meditate the time when your inner child is having a problem. What is their needs at that time? In my case, I would need for someone to tell me that, oh, I have to go to work, and when I go to work and I earn some money, I'm gonna bring home food, shelter, I'm gonna bring home clothes for you, and I will be able to put you to kindergarten. I understand that you are gonna be alone, you're gonna feel lonely, you're gonna feel sad, and you're gonna feel bored at home. But I hope that you understand that when we are not home to be with you, we still love you very much, and we are never ever going to abandon you. So, as a child, you are going to need reassurance. So, a while ago, I was born in 1985, and during that time, we didn't have cell phone. We didn't even have telephone back home. So, for parents to call and check up on us and ask if we need anything, if we're feeling okay. So, if you see yourself in a place that you are all alone, what you need is for someone to come over and explain for you the situation. Why they left you there all alone, and how do you feel? Your feeling is correct. Mama's gonna come home, daddy's gonna come home and pick you up, and then we're gonna go to the park. So you will explain to your inner child that your feelings are right. Your parents have to go home. They go to work, and they have to earn money to feed you, and they have a lot of things to do. When they are away from you, it doesn't mean that they don't love you. So if you see the incident when you are home alone, first of all, you're gonna need reassurance. And secondly, when you grow up, this is what you're gonna do. You are going to try your best to put yourself in situation when you are all alone. So you have to feel this feeling. You have to get used to it, the feeling of being lonely. Because people who see the first thing is when they're alone, your lesson in your life is going to be independent. You're going to go somewhere by yourself, either go to the movies by yourself, go to school by yourself, go to the supermarket by yourself. If you hate the feeling of being alone, when you grow up, you have to try your best to put yourself in a situation that you are alone and have to get used to it, that feeling. And nobody is abandoning you when you're doing that. Your parents love you very much, and no one is going to hurt the babies. If you're a parent, you would understand. I mean, in this generation, when we get a lot of information from all of the internet and information from the school system and everything, you know that it's not okay to leave your babies on alone. You will give them all the reassurance. But at the time when I was born, people don't have any knowledge about all of the psychology stuff. So they didn't know that I hurt you. They didn't know that when you are all alone, it will create that emotional baggage within you for so many years. So it is very important, if you see you're all alone, when you grow up, you are going to need reassurance. Ask for reassurance when you go somewhere by yourself, maybe from your friends, maybe from your parents. if you're alone at an airport, let's say, and you feel really lonely and you feel really scared, let's pick up the phone and call someone and say, oh, you know what? I'm at an airport right now and I'm feeling a little anxious. Can you talk to me for a while? I mean, the inner child that you saw, you actually saw that child because you are not fulfilling what you need at this moment. So that's why you are a vibrational match to that baby. That's why you see that baby. Or if you see the first incident when you meditate and you see the baby in that situation, it means right now at this age you're not doing a good job yet. You have to comfort yourself. You have to ask someone to comfort you and reassure you. You have to put yourself into a situation that would help you become more independent. Once you do that, you would never meditate and see that inner child ever again, because you already fulfill what you need to do when you are a child. So the second inner child event that I normally see when I do meditation for other people is that they will see that their parents are fighting. So when you see your parents are fighting, it means that as a child, you're going to blame yourself. You have no idea, but as a child, you blame yourself and you are going to think that it is your fault. Or you are going to try to do something to distract them and stop them from having a fight or beating each other. As you grow up, if you don't heal this, you are going to end up with a lot of friends. You're gonna be in between two person always fighting, and you always have to be the one, you have to be like the peacemaker between the two of them. So if you see something like that, it means that you need to let go of the need to fix the problem for your parents, because this is never your problem. Okay? And if you see something like that, it means that you just have to remove yourself from the scene, and you need to comfort yourself by saying, oh, that's okay. Everyone does that. Parents, they always have disagreement, and that's fine, but it's not your place to put yourself in there. You are not responsible for your parents' relationship, so just let it go. Remove yourself, find somewhere peace, go do something, distract yourself from your parents' argument, because it's never your problem in the first place. So I really feel bad that some parents actually fight in front of their children, because it's actually caused really bad effect. When you grow up, you're going to attract a lot of similar situations. You either between two friends, or you either between your big boss and your employees. So you're kind of stuck in a dilemma and you don't know what to do. So this is what you should do. Just remove them. Let them do the work by themselves, and you are not taking responsibility for any of this. All right? So you are never the reason why they fight. Okay? If they are saying they are fighting because of you, it is because they don't own up to their shame. They don't know how to resolve it in the best way, and they're actually blaming the children. It happens a lot when the dad mistreating the wife, and then the wife is using the children as a trash can and dump all of the emotional baggage into the children, which is not good at all. So if you see that a lot and you listen to your mom complaining about your dad or vice versa, then you are going to play the victimhood. You are going to play the victimhood game, and you are going to take your mom's side or your dad's side, but that's not going to be good, because when you grow up, you are always going to misjudge people, especially the lovers. Like, you would not be able to tell if this person is good or bad. You are not going to be able to identify if this person is really loves you or not. So you have to stay in the perspective of your father, the one who keeps silent, the one who never actually explain anything. You have to be in the perspective of the other person, and you have to understand that these two people have a relationship dynamic, and they have to solve it by themselves. Do not listen to one side and then hate the other side. You have to love all of your parents. This is what's going on in the family. It has nothing to do with you. You don't have to be the peacemaker, and you don't take side. If the mom the mom is getting the blame from a dad, her lesson is to protect herself. You are not. That's not your job. You don't have to protect her. She has to be able to protect herself, and she has to be able to walk away when things get really bad. Don't stay in a bad relationship, and don't blame the children for all of the mistakes that you have made in the relationship. Don't let the children take your side and hate the other person. That is really bad. So if you see two persons fight with each other, remove yourself. Don't listen to one side. You have to listen to two sides of the story. If you have to, if you really, really have to, if they drag you into that, you have to listen to two sides. And you will explain to them, if you can, that this is what's wrong with you. This is what's wrong with you. You guys solve this. I'm not going to be able to solve this for you guys. So that's what you have to do. So the third thing is what I normally see is that when you are a child and you are compared to the other sibling, or you are compared to the neighbor's daughter, or you are compared to the neighbor's son, let's say. So what you have to do is that when you grow up, you have to find your own self-worth. You have to stop comparing yourself to other people. You have to see the goodness in you. You have to see the thing that you do extremely well that people admire. You shouldn't compare your drawback to other people's advantages, because it's so unfair. So if someone in the past compare you to your older sister or your older brother, when you see the inner child healing in the meditation, you are going to step into the scene and you are going to protect your inner child. You are going to say, you can't compare me and sister. I'm not her. She can be good at mathematics, and you probably want me to be good in mathematics, but I'm good in literature. Why the hell would you compare me and her? We are two separate persons. Do you want me to compare you to other people's father and daughter? Yeah, father and mother is what I mean. So what you have to do is that you are going to protect yourself. If you see this incident of someone comparing you to other people, chances are right now at work, your boss is comparing you to other people. You have to protect yourself. You can't compare me to her. She has 5 years experience. I'm just 1 year experience. So how can you compare her to me? You have to compare me with me yesterday. You shouldn't compare me to someone else, because I might be better than her in terms of that, and I'm not good in terms of this, but it doesn't mean that I deserve to be compared to that person, So if you see an inner child that is being compared to other kids by your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle, whatever, right now, find someone who is putting you in that situation, confront that person, and protect yourself. The moment you do that, you have saved your inner child, because the inner child is feeling frustrated because that inner child get compared to, and you, the elder, the sister, the big sister and brother of that inner child, is doing the same thing. That's why you're not healed. Okay, so that are the 3 things that I always see during meditation for my clients. So if you want to know, if you don't meet any of those scenarios, so you can book a one-on-one with me, because it's very hard to explain everything in a general videos. So I hope that you find some clarification from this, and I hope that you will be able to identify what is it that you need during that time, and what should I do right now to improve myself, to not get myself into that loop again. Because healing is to change a pattern. The moment you see your inner child and you see that pattern of yourself just putting up with bullshit, right now you have to change the pattern. You have to heal yourself by changing the pattern. If you always being a people pleaser, if you always like not saying anything to protect yourself, you have to change that. And I know you can. I know you can. You are very strong. I know you can. Good luck.